Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Midwestern Rails, Episode 5. I'm trying to do the intro and do the train things at the same time. How come that's... Okay, that works. Okay, that works. For some reason I thought pressing the B key was not doing it. Anywho, we're here with Damon. He is one of our passenger trains on the route. We got done with Tasha, I think, the last time. Yeah, she was doing U63 out of Lockwood. We went through several drivers before we got to Adair here. And by the way, right now it's 1650, and we'll switch. Look at this canyon we're going through. We'll switch at 1700 straight up, which will be the next day. No. 1655. That's right. Just 5 minutes. And then we'll switch up to our next day. But I checked. I then went to Pleasant, the Pleasant Yard, which is also controlled by Canadian National. And the Shunt, the Road, and M34 were all... Oh, good. No, wait a minute now. I wonder... Because Mick is the Pleasant Road train. I wonder if you... I just assumed there was nothing because the Pleasant Yard's empty right now. I'll wonder where he is. I'll check that out after we're done watching this. So, anywho, if it turns out that Mick doesn't have anything to do, which I don't think he does... the next person we're going to go with is Alan, and he is in the Robbins Yard, which is controlled by Union Pacific. So my Union Pacific fans, of which I am one, will soon see some Union Pacific train action, if there's something to do with the UP. I think there is. I don't know. Alrighty. Right now, he's headed to where? He is headed to Elko. Sure. He'll load and unload, and then I have him waiting there 10 minutes. And then he'll go on to the next station. So, he's on auto now. All I do is watch him. I do not do anything else. And as you probably can tell, these automatic crossings are a little bit too far away in a lot of cases. That's right, we just give it a couple extra toots. I could go and I could correct that, but oh. You know what I'm talking about? You know that noise? Oh, yeah, it's just kind of, it's good enough, isn't it? Yeah, so look, you see those whistle posts? Now, those we just passed for facing the other direction, but that's pretty much where I put all of the automatic whistles, was at the whistle posts. Seemed to make sense. It's all good, though. Uh-oh, Pepino is stuck now. Probably back at the Lockwood Yard, but we'll take care of that too. This one don't get a whistle? No whistle for this one. Not sure why. It's just a farm road. Yeah, we got so many farmers. We lose a couple, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Is that what they're thinking here? We need all the farmers we can get. Time for a drink. Papineau is still stuck. This is definitely farm country. Definitely the Midwest. Yep. Now, I always say to myself, where is the Midwest? Well, it's in the middle, right? And I think it starts right around Michigan and goes out to, I don't know how far it goes out. Iowa? I don't know. Somewhere in that range. Where exactly this map is, I have no idea. I think it's fictional. Pretty sure it's fictional. It's party, though, isn't it? And what are these engines he's in right now? Are these PDC 42s? These are P42 DCs. I got all the right letters, just in the wrong order. Okay. Now this farm road gets a horn. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. We are on a giant berm right now. We got green lights all the way down so far. No problems. No, the bell's not on. It's like mouse over it. It looks like it's on. I think Popano is, like I said, sitting in Lockwood. Where's he from anywhere? Anywhere, I mean anyway. Yeah, he's the Lockwood Road train. We'll check him out next. It's time. Let's check him out. Where you at, buddy? You're going to be in red because you're stuck, so I don't have to look at the names. There he is. What's she doing, buddy boy? Yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought he was doing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to stop him. Let's just stop him because he's looking to get on this inbound track right here. Looky. We already got this guy. I forget who this is. This might be Tasha. And then we got this guy who's in from the BNSF side of the tracks. And then we have this guy here who was also supposed to be going on that track but couldn't. We had like the perfect storm of trains, mostly little trains coming in. Now let's check out where Mick is. Where is Mick? He's the road train. That's Nick. I don't want Nick. I want Mick. There he is, Mick. Where you at, Mick? Okay, Mick is right where I thought he was, which is here in the Pleasant Yard. Okay, so I did it correctly. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. Okay. It took me a while to figure this out. You got to cut me some slack, though, because I've been playing a lot of Railroader lately, and haven't been playing this game a whole lot, but I figured it out. So I went through the Robbins Yard. There's nothing to do in the Robbins Yard. There's no cars have gotten there yet, because remember, I started with the map empty. So then we made it over here to Newberry, which I think is where we started. Have we been in Newberry before? I don't know. I can't remember. As I play this, I have my YouTube version here. Then I have another map, this exact same map, I should say, another save, where I also play this route. So it's hard to remember. But he is the shunt here in Newberry with his GP 38-2s. So he should have to do the inbound track. Now, there is an engine on the inbound track, and that's him right over here, right? Do I have it labeled on this side? Yeah, UP Arrival. Okay, so this is the arrival track right here. And this is the guy who has it, which is Damon, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, it's Damon. All right, so we got to get Damon out of here. He's in that huge, gigantic, what is this thing called? A DX, a DD40X or something like that? It's a DDA40X. Yeah, that's like a gigantic engine. We got to get him out of the way. We want to put him on the fuel pads. And the fuel pads are pretty loaded up right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one of these engines off the fuel pads, put him into the engine house, and then we're going to move Damon over here, get him on a fuel pad, and then we're going to go back to Charlie so he can start shunting those engines. Okay, I think I got all that. All right, let's just move these two fellers here. I don't know who this is even. This is Nicholas, sure. Nicholas is Union Pacific. What's he do? He do stuff. I don't even see a Nicholas. Not that it matters. What? How can there not be a Nicholas? Okay, but there's not. That's a mystery to be solved later. Here we go. Break. No. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's have that start charging up. Which way is he facing now? Which way is forward? Well, this way is now. Very good. The Newberry Fuel Station. Nice. Okay, let's put it forward. I like it. And away we go. Oh, he's a slow starter. All right, so we're going to go here, right? Yeah. And then we're going to go, yeah. And then we're going to go just to be safe. Don't think he'll need it, but just in case. Got a lot of engine storage here, too. Okay. Here he comes now. What switch has he got to clear now? He's got to clear this one right here. And there's Damon right over there that we got to clear him out of there. So we can move Charlie in. It's a domino effect is what's going on here. Yeah, that switch is fine. Alrighty. Oh, what kind of a break is he going to give me here? There we go. Very cool looking engines, by the way. And if you didn't notice, too, we started the next day. Yes, we did. And I noticed that the way I do things on other maps has to change. Because I'm trying to run this one a little bit more prototypical. So my industry empties, I have to actually move them from my industry empty list. I have to move them to the correct driver and the correct route. I can't look at industry and say, what needs to be picked up next? It's got to be done at the beginning of the day. If that doesn't make sense to you, it's okay. It's just the way I run things. This map has been challenging in that aspect of it. But, like, fun challenging, not like, oh, God, challenging. It's working. It's working. I got things to do. That's really the whole idea behind my way I run my route is that I like to have purpose to my route, you know? I'm actually doing something. I'm getting something completed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, geez, we're gonna derail. Stop, 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 stop. Please stop. Come on. You can do it. We went through the shed a little bit there. We broke through the shed. Oh, I mean, that's about as close as you can get to derailing without actually derailing. And this looks like it's going to be a good thumbnail, huh? Like whoops or something. All right, so let's go the other way now. I don't know how that didn't derail. It may yet. Nope, just withdraw. There you go. I've never seen a train in this game go that far off the tracks and not derail. Let's get inside. Okay, there we go. There we go. Safely now inside. Okay. Not a good move. Not a good move, Nicholas. I don't even know who you are. Okay, so now we're over here. And, yeah, these are CN. Are these all CN? These are all CN. What's he doing here? This is a Union Pacific. Why would he bring these all over here? And they're from CN. From Canadian, I don't know. I don't know why. What does Damon do? Damon is the Newberry Road. And here he is in Newberry. Okay, let's just go with the flow, buddy. Don't worry about it. Just go with the flow. All right. Now release the train brake now that you're decoupled. Release that brake. Put her forward. There we go. Waiting for those pressures to come up. While we're waiting, I guess I could throw some switches. Get him on that fuel pad. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had him come over here. Got dispatched incorrectly? I don't know. Is this going to be long enough? I think so. I think so. We'll find out together. All right, let's move this beast. Here we go. Now I got him able to brake early. Nothing at notch 1. Okay. Notch 2. It took notch 2 to get him to roll. Right. Odd. Very odd. Got an approach signal. Oh, geez. I mean, he sprung up. Well, I put him in notch 2. I didn't want to put him into notch 2. All right, now he's going too fast. Brake, 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 brake. There we go. Got to go across these crossovers. Let's get that down to 15 at least, right? There we go. This thing is ridiculous. There we go now. Hit the belt. Oh, come on. Give me the bell. It's not working on the real driver all of a sudden. All right. Let's see what we can get done here. I don't know. This thing is like monster long. Put it notch 1. Here he comes now. If it doesn't fit, we'll have to run it down to the other end. Gosh, it may not fit. Give me some brake, give me some brake, give me some brake, give me some brake. Oh, looks like it's going to fit. Okay, looks like it's going to fit because I overshot it. Brakes are so so non-responsive. Okay, put it back in reverse now. You gotta lay on the brakes. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous now. It sprung up to 5 miles an hour. What? There's no way that this is responding correctly. I gave it a little bit of a kick, and it just sprang to 5 miles an hour. Let me see if I do it again now. Yeah, look at it. It keeps going up even though I have it in neutral. Then I hit the brake. Okay, this is not all right. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to. We're gonna go. Is it maybe my calibration is off or something? I don't know. We're gonna go back to simple because this is ridiculous. Let's see how it reacts now. Yeah. I know the physics are different and it's easier to drive in this mode, hence easy mode. But I'm liking this better right now because that other way is just not working. You know what I did though is I started Trainz and then I started Rail Driver. I wonder if it. Oh, I've done it before. It didn't like it. I don't know. Here we go. One more. There we go. All right. So now I feel better about putting that engine through the shed because it's just like it's not working the way it should, in my humble opinion. All right. His light should be on, though, right? Jeez. Why aren't your lights on? There we go. Let's back it up now. There we go. Now it's working correctly. That is one fine-looking engine, though. Got the little beacon turning there on top. I like it. All right. Somebody requested this a long time ago. I showed it a few episodes ago. This is the first time we've moved it, I believe. There we are. Okay, I like using Rail Driver except when it starts acting like it is, so we're going to skip that this episode. I'll have to work on that. So let's, okay, now we got to go back to Charlie here. Charlie's the one that's got to chop this up, although, like I said, I'm not sure what this is doing here. All right. So let's take it off of this. Let's not even mess with that. this is forward here, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Ooh, this one's got a nice rumble to it. Okay, so now where we gotta go is down to the arrival track. Zinks. And where's the arrival track? No. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. UP arrival. Okay, so we got... So what one is it? It's this one here. Second track. Oh, well, third track. We got that one up there. So we got this one here. He's going to come back this way, right? Yeah, very good. And when he comes up here, he's going to go here. And then here. Yeah. And UP arrival. This one. I'll check it again once he gets over here. Make sure that's the right track. It seems like it should be the right track. All right. And then we got a... Oh, I see. I thought this was for the train again. No, it's for the cars coming this way. Yeah. This is a service road, so we're not gonna signal for it. If you work here, you got to pay attention when you're crossing the tracks. We can't expect the general public to do that for some odd reason, but we can't expect our own workforce to do it. All right. I think this is an RR Mods train model. Okay, so this, I'm saying this is the arrival track right here. Let's zoom down it. Yep, he's right on there. Okay. Take me back. Now we're going to back up. Let's go back to the trail engine here. Got this thrown? Yeah. These last two kind of blended together too much for my liking. Now we're going to put them all on CN. Are these all? There's BNSF. Yeah, there's the CN line right there. I just don't understand why those cars were brought here. Okay, this is way too slow. Let's take it to 45. We'll do 15 through the yard. Okay, that's real close. Let's see, what are we going to go to if we do 50? Ooh, we're getting a little bit of a rev there. It's only 2 over. We're either going to be 1 under or 2 over. I think we're going to go with the 2 over. 17's good enough. Charlie, if you look at his picture down there in the lower left-hand corner, looks more like a seaman than he does a railroader, doesn't he? Looks like that guy that was a little bit like the guy that was the rival to Popeye. What's his name? Bluto? Maybe not. It's good. It's good. Alrighty. We're getting there. Not real fast, but we are getting there. That's right. It gives us a nice view of the ocean there. Looks like a little ice cream shop. Lots of folks are enjoying it, if that's an ocean. Maybe it's a lake. Of course, we're in Midwest. It's not an ocean. It's a lake. Yeah. Those, you know, a lot of lakes here in Michigan, we got lakes that look that big. You can't see the far shore. They're so huge. Guess that's why they call them the Great Lakes. Look at how much I'm learning today. We're off on the left to a lighthouse way out there. After Charlie's turn here, it's going to be Damon, who also works out of this yard, and he is the road train, and there aren't trains that can leave, so we will see which one he's going to pull. I think how I'm just going to run it is I'm going to see out of all the road trains which one has the most cars in it or which is the longest, which I guess is not always the same, but generally that's the same. If you had a bunch of iron ore cars, if you had 20 iron ore cars alongside 20 well cars, the well cars are going to win. Even if it was 19 well cars, I might go as low as 15 well cars. The well cars would still be longer. So, yeah. Industry on the left, and there is a dockyard on the left there. Way out there, you can see the cranes. We're taking the shipping containers on and off. So we're going to run these back down, get them on the CN track, and then we'll see what Damon's going to do for us. It's all boxcars? I think it is. Down here is a little bit. Oh yeah, this is so much easier. Looks like a stick. I think I talked about it before. A stick or a manual car. A manual car is so much easier, but a stick is so much more fun. Okay. Let's go up here now, back to the lead edge. Now looking again. Yeah, CN, CN, CN. Everything is. Fairview Paper. Lockwood Big Blue Warehouse. That's what the BB stands for, in case you didn't know. All right. This is all going to CN. So let's go put it on the CN track. Let's back off a little bit, take a look around here. Oh, it's too far. There we go. Yeah, it's a big city here. The city of Newberry. Lots of skyscraper. Holy skyscraper. It's got some kind of planet map there on the top. Map of the world. Over this way, like I say, the seaport there. Some boats in there. Looks like that Coast Guard. Here's the lighthouse. I thought I didn't know it was on an island like that. I thought it was on a peninsula. But I guess I thought wrong, didn't I? All right, let's zoom back in now. Very cool. A very pretty map. Am I in the lead engine right now? I am. When we get down close to the other end, then I'll line the tracks, obviously, to get us in CN. We should be good now to get us all the way back out of the yard. There's got to be all beachgoers here, right? Look at all the cars. They hit the beach early this morning, 9:30. Of course, this is also a passenger station. So a lot of these cars could be waiting for their ride on the train. I noticed some people, though, are standing past the yellow line. I think I mentioned before when I was riding the Wolverine train from, where was it? From, did we get out of Birmingham? Flint? I forget. But I was standing past the yellow line because I wanted to see the train coming. Now, when I got close, I stepped back, but I'm sure they don't like it when you step past the yellow line. I was being a moron, I admit it. Alrighty. We got some TOFC here. These, like wood chip cars, don't they? That's exactly what they are. Yeah, four big old wood chip cars. Nice. Coal car got in there somehow. It's a small mom and pop coal mine. It takes them 6 months to fill that car. They do it. They get the grandkids involved. Grab a shovel. Everybody starts shoveling. They do it for about 4 hours a day. Knock down that green. There we go. Back under the bridge. And let's fly ahead now. Oh, you got... there we go. This is the switch we're going to have to clear right now. No, there's nothing down further here I got to worry about, is there? Oh, there's a level crossing here. I don't think we'll reach it. Yeah, no, there's other switches. Okay. It's funny that that one's a CTC. Seems like it should be, but... go. Slow it down just a little bit. Low bit. Columbus and Greenville. Aren't those Ohio cities? There's got to be more than one Columbus in the United States, though, right? You'd think so. Okay. We are now. Wait for the clear. Got it. Okay, now where's our CN go? That's going to Robbins Yard. Another UP yard. BNSF. There it is. Canadian National. We're right here. We are right here. Right, yeah, CN. So we'll get him down. Oh, geez. Get him down until he clears the frogs that should be right here, but are not. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, boy. Yep. See, the yellow light means reversed. So you just shoved it down the wrong one. You can't blame the rail driver on that one, can you? Well, technically I can. If you're smart, you won't believe me. Rail driver does not cause you to throw the wrong switch. It just don't. They even got lights on them. How did that not register? I don't know. Don't judge me. But I know you're all judging. You can't help it. Okay, let's try that again. Hear that level crossing, binging and banging there. Here we go. 50% throttle. Notch 4. Doesn't seem like you need that much power, but in easy mode you do. Here we go. All headed to CN. Now, I had him just sitting out here in the yard. Is that really what I want to do? When he's done shunting, shouldn't he go back? I mean, he's not going to be able to refuel every time, but I'm not keeping track of, you know, how often I refuel him. That's redonkulous. There we go. Right there ought to do. Tie him down. Yep. All right, now let me clear and pass this one right here. And I think we can go to the service yard down these tracks right here. Pretty sure. Once he clears this switch, we'll run down there. We'll fly down there. How about that? Okay, here. Now, all the way down here. Here we go. Right? This way. This way. That's the service yard right up there. This way. This way. Yeah. Right, yeah, okay, very good. And then this one's going to have to... It already is. And then this one's not aligned. This one is. We're going to get them on the fuel pads. Why not, right? Doink, doink, doink. Boy, they got a lot of storage here. Here we go. Nobody even on the fuel tracks. Is this person sitting here? I don't know who this is even. We'll find out later. All right, let's go back. And now we're going to back all the way back through the yard again. All right, so we got these from CN. These here, I don't know what they're from. It's probably on the other one before that. But if it's Damon's turn next, I don't know where Damon is, though. Damon might be in a different yard right now. I'm not sure. But he could take this one here. Well, let's take a look. I'm doing some pre-planning. So here's the CNs. We just dropped those off. This one here I put down as what? As Robin's yard. All right, that's just another UP yard. And then this one here is what? Where did I put the label at? Beavis? What is this one right here? How come there's no label on that track? Uh-oh. Am I making a mistake right now? Run back down this end. What does it say on this end? Absolutely nothing. What are those cars? Come on now. It's getting sloppy. What are these cars? Yeah, good question. Newberry Seaport. That's right here. Robbins. McLean. Robbins TOFC. Well... Oh, boy. Okay, well, I don't know what those cars are. I'll have to figure that out. Go back over here now. Watch him make it back to the yard. The Robbins TOFC is where? It's right here. But that's in Robbins, not here. It's UP, but it's Robbins. Those should also all be going to Robbins. Why are they on that other track? It should be in line with all of these, all going to Robbins, right? I mean, let's click on here. These are all going to, right? Robbins, Robbins, Robbins. We'll say Lindenwood Feed Mill, but I'm assuming that's near Robbins. It's all right. It's all right. Let's go back over here now. Yeah, and this, of course, is something you run into, or at least I run into when I start a new route, is things start happening and you're like, what? But I think I got to figure it out now, because those ones for Robbins should just be on that track. So there's only one, well, the longest train is one that has to go to Robbins. So what we'll do is we'll have Damon go down, and he'll just double up. That's what he'll do. He'll double up and pull them all back to Robbins. Then that track that doesn't have anything, I mean, if I'm using it as an overflow, maybe that's what happened. I don't remember. But I should mark it as an overflow so that I'm like, oh, it's an overflow. So I just got to pull those cars off of there. We'll figure it out. I just parked out in the middle of nowhere. Right here ought to be good. Or maybe he's driving. Maybe he's supposed to be driving. He stopped for a smoke break. Alrighty. There's the fuel pads there on our left once again. And the engine shed where we had disaster strike. Although it could have been worse. Could have derailed. They run off the end of the tracks, they do derail. And looks like there's no bumpers in there. I just can't believe, I mean, that last set of trucks that went off the rail, I mean, that just a Porsche must have still been on there. Not that it derailed by the end of the world, we just stick it back on the rails. It was an amazing feat. Yes, it was. They have 2 dispatch towers here, I'm now noticing. Yard towers, I mean. Okay, down on this end. Now, my local yard is around the corner here, back here. There are, how many locals run out of this yard? Out of Newberry, we have 3. One's a manifest, one's a unit train, I think just coal. Another one is an intermodal. Again, in my defense, I've got to keep this all straight. I got to work it all out in my brain, keep it all straight. So mistakes can and will be made. But in the end, like those cars that were brought in here for CN, I don't know why they were brought here, what was going on with that, why that happened. But in the end, I'm going to use a train to move them somewhere else, so I'm still having fun. What difference does it make? What difference does it make if mistakes are made? I'm sure mistakes are made on railroads. I don't mean to turn this into a therapy session either. Well, I'm trying to calm myself down. And I'm not really trying to calm myself down. It's just, I'm just thinking out loud. My brain is working. That's what's happening. Not very effectively, but it is working. All right, on to the fuel pads we go. And we are there. Okay. So now, is there a guy standing here? Ooh, they even put fire extinguishers in. Good idea. Just in case he's walking. He's frozen in time. That's sad. All right, so now that's the end of Charlie's turn. Normally I'd put you on pause, but I want to see where Damon is right now. All right, let's zoom down. He should be right after this one. Uh-oh, she's stuck. Tasha is stuck. All right, let's first I want to see where Damon is at. There's Dave. He's not right after. Damon, where are you at? Oh, Damon is, yeah, he's the, this one. The one we just stuck on the fuel pads. All right. And now, before we get to Damon, though, we want to go down and see why is Tasha stuck? Is anyone else stuck? Nope, Tasha's the only one. Tasha, what are you doing, you nut? Okay, she's trying also to come back to the arrival track, which she cannot do. But Tasha... Oh, she snuck up on it. Tasha wants to go there, but we're going to stop Tasha because Tasha actually... since she brought nothing back with her, so she doesn't need to go to the arrival track. Someone had said this before to me that, and I think I mentioned it as well, that they have them. They put track marks on these things here, so they'll just pull in automatically. And what's happening to me now won't happen to them. So let's pull Tasha in as we're back with the CN yard here. And where is this out of? This is out of Tasha. Where are you at? Lockwood, that's right. Okay. Okay, Tasha, you ready now? Let's just pull you in and get you out of the way while we're here. It's not officially her turn, but, you know. This looks like another GP38. That seems to be a favorite. It is an SD40. I thought the GP38s, maybe the Jeep only had 3 fans. They have, I don't know. A cat's growling at me. Well, not growling at me. She's trilling at me. You know, when they go... massaging her head. That seems to have calmed. Good old engine 5239 SD40. This is very unlike me to have somebody have their turn. Of course, she was stuck, though. That's why I'm doing it. 60's too fast, and 55's a little too slow. What are you going to do? Have rail driver work, and then you coast. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do. Check those again. Those are right. Okay. In we come to the Lockwood fuel station. There we go. Stop it right there. That ought to do. That'll do, boy. Okay, then we're going to go back to Damon, who's all the way at the bottom. There he is. In his DDA 40X. Well, you know what? We've run out of time. I'm looking over at the timer, and we are in the butter zone right now, so we will pick up with Damon. And Damon is going to pick that stuff up that's got to go to Robbins. It's going to be a long train. We'll have to figure out the weight of it, if he needs a helper engine or not. And he'll also have to flip around because he's going in the wrong direction right now. All of that in episode 6. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that earlier in this episode I drove a train right through a wall, well, this just may not be the channel for you.